What's up YouTube, it's HayatoYGO here. So I haven't uploaded videos for like 3 to 5 months I guess, because I've been busy with uni and I've been playing semi-competitively as well as not having time to record things. Today I'll be showing you guys some mail that I received before YCS Sydney, which was around March, early March. Now let's get right into it, shall we? So I got this first item from Theoretic Factory. So let's see what's inside. Oh, so spoiled it. So the first card is the Black Girl Laughs and Sinful Archfiends. 2 copies. Sinful Archfiends Trap normal. This turn neither player can special summon monsters with the same card types. Black Girl Laughs Secret Rare from Phantom Nightmare. So I got those 3 from Genesis TCG, and this one's also from Genesis TCG, because I ordered them separately because I forgot to order them at once. Got Gallant Granite. Rock Xyz effect, 2 level 4 monsters. You can touch 1 material from this card. And we got Gaga Cowboy, which is a burn card. So I was originally I got those 5 for my Labyrinth deck for the Backjack variant. Archfiends is for like Snake Eyes because it's like a D barrier for links. And the Black Girl Lost because I was thinking running a 3rd copy, because you can send it off the furniture pieces, and it's like an imperm on the field. Got the Cowboys for time to burn for 800, and got the Granites to search for Nibiru. So like if I go like Ariane, pitch, rollback, summon Ariana, I can like Xyz it. So like one of these 2. So I got the Black Girl Lost for 14.95 AUD. Sinful Archfiends 70 cents each, so $1.40 for both. Gallant Granite $4.50 AUD. And the Cowboy was $4. So I got 3 parcels. One's from DHL. The other one was I needed a piece for a certain decor, but I didn't have it at the place that I got the other stuff for, so luckily I managed to find a seller who's selling the last 3, because I asked on Facebook I need this core, and I was checking around, and they didn't have like a certain place that avocado needed, so someone PM'd me online, and luckily I had all the pieces I needed for the deck. Okay. So another package from Genesis TCG, 2 copies of Waybridge, Secret Rare Normal Trap from PHHY, Photon Hypernova. So normal trap card. So it's like an evenly matched for monsters. So basically you can like use areas pitch set activate. So if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, your opponent must send monsters they control to the graveyard, so they only control 1 monster. So I got these two for $4.50 each, so $9 in total. So let me sleep them up. Be careful not to crease them. Luckily I didn't crease it. You have to be careful when sleeving with KMC character card sleeves, because I had problems where I damaged like the corners. If I like rush it, armor off of it, so you have to be careful. So next package is from Facebook, not the Express Post. There you go. Saphira Dragon, Queen of the Voices, voice level 6 light dragon effect. You can discard this card, send 1 ritual spell from your deck to the graveyard, then you can add 1 light ritual monster warrior dragon from your hand or graveyard to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, ritual summon 1 light ritual monster warrior dragon from your hand by attributing monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster. You can only use each effect of Saphira Dragon Queen of the Voices voice once per turn. 2500 attack, 2400 defense, level 6 light. Nice ultra rare. I paid 15 each, so 45 in total for the playset, plus $8 for the shipping, so like 53 I paid altogether. Nice artwork. Next package from DHL. There we go. Okay. Bubble wrap. This is pretty strong. Okay. Finally got rid of the bubble wrap. Now we can next is the sticky tape. Now let's get out the plastic bag. Now I have to cut the sticky tape again. Just trying to pull it out, but it wouldn't work. As you can see, I threw it by accident. Okay. There we go. Oh, spoiled the pre-preps and the lows. So I got them from TCG Collectorz New Zealand. The same place I got the rollbacks, the Mason Williams stuff. So we got Load the Pros of Voices Voice. Not one but 3 copies of Load the Pros of Voices Voice. So those 3 were in the top loaders because they were the expensivest ones in the order. Okay. Load the Pros of Voices Voice level 1 light fairy effect. If you ritual summon exactly 1 light ritual monster warrior dragon with a card effect that requires use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire tribute. You can only use each of the following effects of Load the Pros of Voices Voice once per turn. If this card has normal spell summon, you can place 1 Voices Voice continuous spell trap from your hand face up in the spell or trap zone. If a light ritual monster or a dragon is spell summoned to your field while this card is in your graveyard except during the damage step, you can spell summon this card. 50 attack, 20-50 defense. So I paid 113.90 NZD. So basically $103.42 AUD each, and $310.26 altogether. So it wasn't as expensive as like the old secret rares where there would be like 120 usually. So she's basically one of the starters in the deck, besides Divine of the Herald. And you can also summon her off 1 for 1, which is nice. And I'm pretty sure she's like the expensivest card in the entire Phantom Nightmare set, as like minimum rarity. What I mean by minimum rarity is any rarity that is in quarter century, secret rare, or starlight rare in a main set. So like standard, like common, super, ultra, secret, yeah, those four. So let's set those aside. Next cards will be let me reorganize it first. So the first card is Pre-Preparation of Rites, Secret Rare Normal Trap, Rarity Collection 1. Add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand and 1 ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand whose name is mentioned on that ritual spell. You can only activate 1 Pre-Preparation of Rites per turn. So it's basically a +1 for the deck. So you can search the ritual spell and a ritual monster. So it's one of the searches for the deck, which has been good. So I paid 2.27 AUD each. So 6.81 AUD in total. I'm just gonna mention the AUD instead of the NZD because I'm just gonna like just put like in the edit like AUD instead of NZD because it makes it easier. So I got the secrets to match the low and the prosperities. Saravis and Divine of the Herald. That's why I chose this really. Because I couldn't find the original print Shining Victories in the store. Okay, next card is Saravis Dragon Sage, the Voiceless Voice, level 7 Light Dragon effect from Phantom Nightmare. You can spell summon this card from your hand by shuffling 2 spells from your hand or field, hand and or graveyard into the deck, including a ritual spell. You can only spell summon Saravis Dragon Sage, the Voiceless Voice once per turn. This way. When your opponent activates a card effect, quick effect, you can return this card from the field to the hand, specify 1 light ritual monster warrior dragon from your hand or deck but shuffle into the deck during the end phase of the next turn. You can only use this effect of Saravis Dragon Sage Voice once per turn. 2600 attack, 2800 defense. So he's one of the bricks for the deck. And I got him for 91 cents. So 91.80. What's nice about it is you can return him for cost, so they kind of like Veil, Imp, and Ogre. So you need like Ash Blossom. That's the only hand trap that counts it, I think, at the moment. Or like Gamma. No one's gonna bother playing Gamma at the moment because I won. Next is Barrow the Voiceless Voice, continuous spell from Phantom Nightmare. While you control low the Purse of Voiceless Voice and 1 light ritual monster, your opponent can only target ritual monsters for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target light monsters you control with card effects. During your main phase, you can add 1 Voiceless Voice card or 1 Skull Guardian ritual monster from your deck to hand, except Barrow the Voiceless Voice. You can only use this effect of Barrow the Voiceless Voice once per turn. So it's essentially the rotor for the deck. And the nice part, since it's continuous, you can search every turn in your turn with it. which there isn't another deck that can do that in the meta at the moment as a +1. So I paid 91 AUD each, so 2.72 AUD in total. Okay, let us go to white matte dragon shield sleeves. Okay, next is the boss monster deck, Skull Guardian Protector of Voices Voice, level 7 light ritual, warrior ritual effect, prevent the nightmare. You can ritual summon this card with Prayers of the Voices Voice. Gains 20-50 attack while you have loaded the Prayers of the Voices Voice on your field or in your graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Skull Guardian Protector of the Voices Voice once per turn. If this card is ritual summoned, you can add one Voices Voice monster or one ritual monster, warrior dragon from your deck to your hand. When your opponent activates a card or effect while you control load the Prayers of Voices Voice quick effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy that card. 20-50 attack, 2500 defense. So I got 3 copies. So I paid 9.53 AUD each. So like 28.59 AUD in total. That's just my cat. So it's a good monster, boss monster. It can double its attack, so it's like 4,100. So it's like better, easier to OTK your opponent. It's Omni Negate, and the field spell forces them to only attack him or like another ritual monster you have. That's a good card. Need to get those sleeves. Okay, next card is Trias Hierarchia, level 9, light fairy effect from Mega Pack 21. During the main phase, this card is in your hand or graveyard. Quick effect, you can tribute up to 3 fairy monsters, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Then you can add the following effects in sequence depending on the number of tributed monsters. 2+, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. 3, draw 2 cards. You can only use this effect at Trias Hierarchy once per turn. 1,900 attack, 2,900 defense. So I paid 3.18 AUD for it. This is the second monster brick in the deck. So basically you can dump this off Diviner and tribute her to summon low from the deck off Diviner's effect, or you can use the hand effect to tribute to like dodge Imperm or Vela. So it's like a Shavara for the deck. And something cool you can do is if you got this card in low, which you usually have if you're doing the Diviner combo, you can make Chaos Angel. So the last two cards are Dynamondo, Cyber's Link Effect Earth from Phantom Hypernova. Two monsters including a ritual monster. If this card is special summoned, you can target one card on the field and one ritual monster in the graveyard. Shuffle both into the deck. During opponent's turn quick effect, you can tribute this card, then target one ritual monster in your graveyard, either add it to your hand or special summon it. You can only use each effect of Dynamondo once per turn. 2200 attack, link 2. So I got it for 73 cents. So $1.45 AD for both. So it's like he's a board breaker for the deck. And also can summon one of your rituals from the graveyard during opponent's turn. So like in the combo, you can you make him on your turn and you tribute it in their turn to summon back your like Guardian or Saravis. So you can get a free low summon from grave, so you can set the trap like Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. But the problem with the combo, it loses hard to like called by Bestials, DD Crow, Bell. So I usually don't make that combo when I play the deck. So let's place them all up. So I paid 344.34 AUD for all of the cards from TCG Collectorz, but I had to pay $25 for the shipping. So I paid 369.73 AD in total. So let's go on to the next mill. So I got this World Championship 2023 100 sleeves from Burnham Temnik during YCS Sydney. So this is from the World Championship from last year. They look very nice, so I got them for my voiceless deck. And he participated in the Master Duel World Championship. That's how he got them. And he's also the world champion. He made to the finalist for the World Championship in 2018 with Poltergeist, which is a deck I've played in 2019 and had a good run with it until early 2020 because Lightning Storm came out. So the deck got like really bad. Essentially got power crept. So next up is Magic Deflector. So let me just get it out of the sticky tape. So I paid 100 for the blue WCS sleeves, which is pretty good deal because most people are selling it for like 200 or 300ish. And I couldn't find them in Japan. I could only find those red ones, which are luckily go for like $10 each, which is crazy. So the next card is Magic Deflector Trap card from OTS 3. For the rest of this turn, negate all equipped field, continuous, and quick play spell card effects on the field. So I needed a second super rare because I only had like a bunch of commons and I had one super. So I wanted to match it up so you can like backjack lab, Arius, pitch, set it. So the last package is from DHL in Japan. Okay, let's open it up. Need to be careful with those scissors. Okay, there we go. Got that voice mat. I got this mat for 103.97 USD, 58 USD for the shipping, plus GST 10.90 USD GST, so 119 point, maybe like 120 point something USD. So this is the ranking go 2023 one, and in the back it shows like the caution sign, like it shows like the legality of it, so it's not one of those AliExpress cheap ones. So it's got danger, something plastic, polyester is the materials, and it shows like the digital entertainment of Konami. So it shows the phone number, what times they operate online, their URL. So if you've got any inquiries, you call there. So let's go a far up close up of it. So it's got Lo, Skull Guard in the back, Saravis, Saphira in the human and dragon forms. Okay. I think this is the last mail they have for this video. Because these mail days were between March and April. So the next one's from Chaos TCG Oz. Is it? Maybe I reorganized. Okay, let me hide it. I got Jalgin the Spiritualist. The skull hand didn't work, so I have to rely on scissors, or maybe my fingers. Yeah, my fingers work, so I didn't have to risk damaging it. Okay, let's get that Jalgin out. So it's Tournament Pack 5 Common Jalgin, level 3 light, spellcaster effect. Randomly discard one card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy all space-time monsters on the field. In addition, as long as this card remains on face up on the field, no monsters can be space summoned. 200 attack, 1300 defense. So this is usually played in like anti-meta decks, but there's a reason why I purchased it, and you'll find out later on in this mode. So I got that Jargon for $8 and $5 for the shipping. So 13 in total for it. Well, let's go to the next mail. Tracked mail day was post. Got this another white envelope for protecting the cards. Maybe I purchased a bunch from that store. Let's open it up. Panzer Dragon. Level 5 light. Rare from Duelist Alliance. Machine fusion effect. 1 machine type monster plus 1 dragon type monster. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy that target. 1000 attack, 2600 defense. So I got this as a super poly target, I'm pretty sure. But you can also summon it off instant fusion. So you can go like instant fusion, summon this out, make SP with like another monster. Oh, that would be cool actually. Imagine if it was one who was sent to the graveyard. But it's not, unfortunately. So I got that card for $1 and $5 for shipping, so $6 in total. So let's go on to the next mail. Spoiled it. Okay. I think it's raining. Oh, it's raining outside. So I got Albion the Sanctified Dragon. Cut it out. Okay. Albion the Sanctified Dragon. Level 8 Light Dragon Fusion monster from Cybernetic Access, I think. Cyberstorm Access, I think. Dragon Fusion effect. Fairy Fallen of Outburst plus 1 light spellcaster monster. Cannot be used as fusion material. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Albion the Sanctified Dragon once per turn. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 2 monsters in any graveyard, special summon both monsters. 1 to each field. It's got 3000 attack, 2000 defense, same as Boaz. I paid $30 for it, $5 for shipping, so 35. So this is the card you use to get the Jargon, which is essentially a Jargon lock, which is for the Voiceless Voice deck. Just like the Puppet lock in Branded. So you summon the Albion to your field, and so you summon the Jargon to your field, and you summon the other monster to your opponent's field, like an Outbat or something. And if you got like a ritual monster and you got barrier on field, they can only attack the ritual monster. So it makes it difficult for them to out it unless they got like Droplet. So I got this from Chaos TCG Oz. So let's get on to it. So that's Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. A branded fusion. Come on. Yeah, the plastic's so difficult because this is first time I ever had like this kind of like plastic structure. It's very, very secured, so it's good. It's annoying to open. So we got free branded fusion. Man, we got the fusions. So let's start with branded fusion. Branded fusion super rare from structure deck Albaz. Fusion 7-1 fusion monster that mentions fallen of Albaz as material from your extra deck using 2 monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion material. You cannot specify monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card. You can only activate 1 branded fusion per turn. So I got this card for 11.95 AUD each, so 35.85 AUD in total. So you dump Albaz and like any voice missing card you need, which is the reason why people played in voice. This was basically before Legacy of Destruction led there, because pure voices and word wasn't that good during the Phantom Nightmare, because there was no I forgot the name, the continuous spell that like can summon your voices monsters during opponent's turn and can add back 1 from your hand or banished. Because we needed that card, but we didn't get it until later, so we basically played this card instead. The only downside about this package is your extra deck space, because it's pretty tight, and the fusion lock, so you can't make Dynamondo or Chaos Angel the turn you use this card. So it makes Divine the hero like really bad. So you have to decide whether or not you want to run Diviner or not, which people have done. Mirror Jade, Ice Blade Dragon, level 8 Dark Wyram fusion effect. Fallen of Albaz plus 1 fusion Synchro Xyz Link monster. You can only control 1 Mirror Jade, Ice Blade Dragon. Once per turn quick effect, you can send 1 fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material. Banish 1 monster on the field. Also, this card cannot use this effect next turn. If this fusion summon card is owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the infinite turn. 3000 attack, 2500 defense. I paid 3.75 AUD each, so 7.50 AUD in total. So it's a good card. Basically, it's a non-target banish monster. So it's like Tri-Brigade Shirak for monsters, and it's got a Raigeki effect in the end phase when it leaves the field. So it's pretty annoying if you're up against it. Okay, let's leave them up. Got Liberion the Searing Dragon. Let's just leave them up first. So I paid so Liberian's the Searing Dragon, level 8 light dragon fusion effect from Structure Albaz. 1 Dark Monster plus 1 Fallen of Albaz. If this card has Fusion Summon, you can discard 1 card's Fusion Summon 1 level 8 or lower Fusion monster from your extra deck except Liberian the Searing Dragon by shuffling Fusion materials mentioned on it into the deck from monsters in your field, graveyard, or banish face-up cards. For the rest of the turn, this card cannot attack. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except Fusion monsters. You can only use each effect of the Liberian the Searing Dragon once per turn. 2,500 attack, 3,000 defense. So I got it for $4.90 AUD. So $9.80 AUD in total. And you summon it off Albion. The Albion, the red one. Because you make the red one first, and then you banish the Albaz and the red one to summon the Libellion. And then you shuffle both the red one and the Albaz back to summon the Libellion, and then you use the Mirror Jade, and then you use the Libellion Searing Dragon as ritual material. So I think this is the last pack. So we got, let me just shuffle them up because all of them are pretty like max already, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got Guilty Gear Free, the Magical Steel Knight, Collector's Rare, level 8 light warrior fusion effect from King's Court. 2 warrior monsters with different attributes. Once per turn when a card effect is activated that targets this face-up card, quick effect, you can negate that effect and you destroy one card in the field. If this card was fusion summoned using only monsters on the field as material, it can make a second attack during each battle phase. Once per turn, if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation quick effect, you can banish 1 spell from your graveyard. This card gains attack equal to half its current defense until the end of its turn. 2,700 attack, 1,600 defense. So I got him for $40 from Genesis TCG. And I got it because as a super poly target because I wanted it for Runic Bestial back when Baron was legal. So you would fuse Baron Defleur and Bestial Dissipator to summon him, because that's, or they would make SP with Dissipator. It's two Morius. Oh my bad. It was what I meant was SP and Baron. So if you use those two to make it. Next is Saphira, Queen of the Dragons. Level 6 light OT ritual effect from Duelist Alliance. You can ritual summon this card with Hymn of Light during the end phase. If this card was ritual summon this turn, or if a light monster was sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard this turn while this card was face up on the field, you can activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. Discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use 1 Saphira Queen of Dragons effect per turn, and only once that turn. 2500 attack, 2400 defense. So I paid 35 for it, and nice OT, and I was thinking of running it because basically the human Saphira can be used to just summon it, because sometimes you need for ritual and you don't have enough levels to make the level 7, like Skull Guardian and Saravis. And you can add back like Vela in end phase. So next card is Rhoda from Hobby League 7. Hobby League 6. Add 1 warrior level 4 lower from your deck to your hand. So nice Prismatic Secret. Paid $25 for it. This is my favorite rarity of Rhoda, which is why I got it over the other ones. I did have a super rare from the original set, but my one's unlim. So I just upgraded it to Hobby League. Next card is Coach King Giant Trainer. First edition from Number Hunters, Warrior Exceeds effect. 3 level 8 monsters. You can touch 1 Exceeds material from this card, draw 1 card, and reveal it. Then if it was a monster, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. You can only use this effect of Coach King Giant Trainer up to thrice per turn. 2800 attack, 2000 defense. So I got this card for my Horus deck because I had a comment and I didn't like looking at it. So I got the Euro print. I paid like $15 for it. It's a pretty good deal. So first set Euro. It's a good card. You can draw like up to 3 if they don't hit it with an imperm. And 1 Bestial Sarania. I got this for someone else because they needed a Sarania, so I just ordered one and I sold it to him like a week after, because I got the cards he needed for his deck. So it's a super rare from Darkwing Blast. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll show you my next mail day after I show you a couple of my feature matches with the voiceless voice deck. Then after that we'll go to the next mail day. So thanks for watching guys, bye.